Hello and welcome to the WES World E-Bike Series rounds 3 and 4 at the Col de Turini in France for the second year in a row. This famous venue is also known for hosting one of the stages of the car rally of Monaco and is a must-stop for cyclists and tourists. Paddock opening in the morning is always a moment for the riders of 10 different nationalities to catch up in a friendly environment before the action starts. All smiles before the hostilities get underway. Let's take a look at the race track for race number 1. Faster than last year with a 1.6 kilometre lap to repeat 12 times. Let's hear now from Lucas Dender.
Hi guys, my name is Lucas Dender. I'm riding for the Swiss brand Bergson Factory Racing, and we are here on the famous Col de Turini, and that's the second round of the year for the World E-Bike Series, and I will take you on one lap. So we're going here into the first climb, already a steep and tricky one. You have to choose the right gear. Not many possibilities to overtake here. Now we're getting here to the highest point of the track. Straight into downhill. The fast downhill. Really playful. Tricky sections. And then straight left into the downhill. Here into a small jump. Yeah. And then we're already heading into finish. Now here's some open space definitely for a sprint finish.
Great to be in the saddle with Lucas Dender. Here's a reminder of how the WES format works. Time for qualification race number 1. The T-Wing riders warming up ahead of the qualification. Sandra Rodriguez, Natalie Schneider, she makes her comeback, and Anna Spielmann of High Bike. Sophia Wiedenroth takes the pole position.
The track is a little bit more easier than the track tomorrow, but it's still a track you should not underestimate because it has like a lot of tricky corners and steep climbs. So my goal was just to ride as smooth as possible and to really concentrate well on the cornering and on like a good flow. And I think this in the end worked out well.
Let's move to the men's qualification now. The return of Jerome Gio. Here's Mirko Tabacchi, the Italian, and Christian Bernardi. Theo Charm in pole position.
I'm very happy to take the first position on my home. I'm local rider, so it's very happy. And the track, so it's cool, short but cool. It's more slippery on the downhill. We need to make the first track. 12 laps, it's so much. So we can see normally it's good for 1 hour. The track is long or short, it's fine.
Let's hear about Ascol Ultra.
My name is Luca Bolcati. I'm the general manager of Ascol Ultra. Our main target in taking part to WES as a motor manufacturer is of course to test our technology, to test our product, and to start from this to improve it and to make it more stable, more resistant and more competitive. Our participation here is based on the commitment of 4 companies, and we are working together supporting our rider, that is Mirko Tabacchi. Mirko is very strong, very agile, and he has already proven to be a very good rider in the last WES 2024. Now on 2025 we are still trying to get the best position, of course, and our expectation is also looking to the future to be one of the leading company for mid-motor equipping electric mountain bikes.
So interesting to hear from Luca Bolcati. Let's hear from Mirko Tabacchi now. After the first stage, I'm well positioned in the standings, and the goal is to keep going this way or even better. It'd be great to have this amazing sport more supported by the federations, as these competitions are federation sanctioned.
Sarebbe bello che anche questo sport venga riconosciuto a livello federale un po' di più.
Great to see Mirko and his team progressing. We're on to race number 1. Great weather conditions. 17 degrees. Not much chance of rain. The sun is out. And here's the riders on the grid. Let's take a look at the starting grid then. There's our top 10 riders. Theo Charm in pole position. And off they go. It's a very fast start for Gio. Denda and Charm are also up there as well. So Gio leads. Charm in second place. Denda goes through. Here's Tabacchi. Bernardi just behind. And Joris Reef goes through. In the women's race, that's Wiedenroth. Let's take a look at the whole shots. Jerome Gio took it for the men, Wiedenroth for the women. So our Santero whole shot winners are riding well. Gio maintaining his lead. He's back after the Romanian rounds. Looks solid, looks sharp, widening the gap.
Allez, Theo, allez.
Theo Charm pushing ahead in second. Looks confident on the track in the leader's jersey. Really getting good lines. Tabacchi and Denda's wheel battling for third position now. Well, he's managed to do it. He overtakes the Swiss. And here's Reef onto Bramati of T-Wing. His debut in the series. It's so close, isn't it, out here? Garibo on the back. Charm is keeping his pace. Oh no, look at that. A puncture on the back wheel. Here's Tabacchi. Keeps pushing now on this track. Bramati feeling the pressure of Cuellar just behind. Garibo. A bit far behind the duo. And this is Jerome Van Eck. That's Andrea Pavanello maintaining his position in 10th place now. Rodri Cuellar in 5th. Reef and Cuellar. Lap 8, they're 5th and 6th.
Adesso.
Here's Van Eck. Charm is just behind them now, followed by Anna Spielman. This is Wiedenroth. She's flying in the lead, looking fast, looking very consistent all the way through. Look at the line she takes. Natalie Schneider, second place, multiple world and Swiss champion. And uphill now, Giulia Bertoni in the lineup of Luca Bramati's team. Its first season. Anna Spielman, current leader in the standings. Not in good shape today. She crashed in yesterday's free practice. 2 laps to go. Bernardi pushing hard, chasing a podium finish. But Gio still leading comfortably. It's a big fight now for position. Taking bottles, but into the finish. Gio takes his first win of the season. He's the one to beat. Actually, I was on an uphill and I started sliding when, at the end of a turn, I realised I had a puncture in the uphill, not on the downhill.
Non, j'ai crevé dans la montée, même pas dans la descente.
Theo Sham disappointed. Tabaki, all good. He was in second place. Made it tough for me, was faster on the uphills. I was on the downhills. So we're almost equal in the end. I ended in front, but he's very strong.
Meglio, comunque è stato veramente forte.
È stata dura perché Mirko...
It was hard. Mirko's a good rider. I made a few mistakes in the beginning and in the middle of the race, but it was a great battle. He was faster on the downhills and finished ahead of me.
Lui discesa ne aveva di più e è arrivato davanti. Dai, ci siamo incastrati qua, ma...
It was a bit of a messy corner here, but it was predictable. I never made it to a fast start. All good at the first turn, but then here at the second one, a bit of chaos made us lose some time. The track was good. I managed to gain a little bit in the downhill sections. I had fun. Also made a good race.
Sono andato anche bene.
Here's the results of the men's first race. Guillaume Giraud takes it from Tabaki, Bernardi in third.
Une bonne journée, ce qui avait plutôt...
It was a good day with a bad start. I crashed badly in the qualification. At the start of the course, I had to cross the tape to get back on track, losing quite a lot of time. And I ended in second with a 2-second gap. In the official race, I wanted to immediately take the lead, as I would have been fast in the first section and in the downhill too. Then I managed to keep my pace, do my race, while the other riders had some tyre and engine issues. Don't exactly know what happened, but it's good to be back on the track.
J'ai pu gérer ma course sur le reste du temps et voilà.
The women's winner, Sophia Wiedenroth. A great competitive field this time. Let's take a look at the results. Wiedenroth wins ahead of Natalie Schneider of Trek Bosch, with Bertoni of T-Wing in thirds.
The pole position will be super important for me to have a good start, because after this little grass section we immediately go super tight in the forest, and as expected it was like a big crash and rush, and like I think only a few guys made it through, and then it was like a big carambolage kind of. So this was really super messy, but luckily I could manage to like get in a good position, and then I just try to concentrate on my lines. But actually with the loose ground, the holes got bigger and bigger lap by lap, and I lost 2 times the front, so Natalie came closer, and in the end it was like super tight racing. So it was really exciting, and yeah, happy it worked out in the end.
All smiles from the riders. Great to hear all the positive comments. Here's our Santero hole shot. Go to Wiedenroth and Gio. Here's our women's podium. Wiedenroth on the top step alongside Natalie Schneider and Julia Bertoni. Confirmation of the current standings. Wiedenroth at the top of the leaderboards. Here's the men's standings now. Gio Tabaki in his leader's jersey and Bernardi. And here's the men's standings. Tabaki now in the leader's jersey.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of races so far, so it's the fourth race we have this weekend, or 2 races in Romania, 2 races here. And especially here it's special because yesterday, Saturday, was pretty easy to ride, and today it's a little bit harder, like proper downhills, proper uphills. So I even wear new pads for the maybe qualification. So just to be safe, World Champs, it's 4 or 5 weeks. So yeah, everything should be safe. It's still a progress to World Champs, so that's the main goal, to be here. For the World Championships, it's in Switzerland. It's at a really nice place, so it's one of the biggest goals in my season. So all the training, all the preparation goes for this race. And yeah, it's nice to race here on 1,600 meters above sea level, because we have in Belval the same conditions. So that's pretty important for me to test a little bit how my body feels, how hard I can push, and then yeah, the goal for sure to I think after the last races I just need to aim for a podium spot, but yeah, somewhere in my head is for sure the rainbow jersey, because I had it already once. But yeah, it's a tough battle at the moment and I just do my best there, but I'm really excited to race in front of my home crowd there.
Fantastic to find out more about Joris Rief. Let's take a look at race track 2. Anti-clockwise this time, the course completely different from yesterday's. Longer, more demanding. Technical uphills and tough downhills will prove the different skills of the riders. Let's take a look at the pole setters of day 2. Sophia Wiedenroth in the women's race is in pole position. And in the men's race, Jerome Gio is really on form as he... The riders are getting ready then for race 2. They're on the grid. Weather conditions 18 degrees. Sunshine is out. Little chance of some rain. And here is the starting grid. Oddly, no woman managed to be there. That normally happens. Well, we're ready for the race starts. All focus from these riders and a very special signal gets the race underway. We head towards the Santero hole shots. Gio right at the front. Really fast start as we go on board with Joris Rief. Elbow to elbow between Cuellar and Garibo. Here's the Santero hole shot. Jerome Gio takes it for the men, Sophia Wiedenroth for the women. This is a tough, rocky section. We are now in third there in the orange. We're on lap 2. It seems the battle is between the two Frenchmen. They're gapping Cuellar. Now a fast, short, straight downhill. And Charm now puts himself ahead of the world champion. But not for long. Gio overtakes him again. Charm is chasing him down. Oh, this is not good news. Cuellar pushing his bike. No chain left on that bike at all. Well, we ended up before the time. On lap 2, we're in a good position in third with some good margin ahead behind, and I broke my chain. Such a shame. This is the Magneti Morelli power lap. Charm set that. Garibo losing some seconds here. Trying to get on terms. But now he's starting to make up some time.
Hi, Andrea.
Looks good in that little section. He's widening his gap ahead of Tabacchi. Here is Tabacchi, the Italian champion and current World Cup leader, pushing hard. He's looking faster on laps 3 and 4. And now he passes Garibo on lap number 5. His fellow Italian must have had some issues. Through this little section, Christian Bernardi in 5th. Many more Italians in the field compared to previous editions. This is Van Eck. Getting closer to the Swiss champion. Just behind, Marco Bramati of T-Wing. Bramati now starting to overtake. He's overtaken Van Eck and he's right in Rief's wheel. What a race. This is Sophia Wiedenroth in the women's race. She set the fastest lap on lap 3, taking the Magneti Morelli power lap. Looks good, doesn't she? Natalie Schneider in 2nd. The only woman rider not putting her foot on the ground in this section so far. She looks like she really has managed to look strong in this race. Big gap between Schneider and Bertoni now. Look at the pace. Very fast downhill. But at the finish line, it is Jerome Gio who takes the men's race. Doesn't even have to look behind him. And the team are very, very happy.
Una bella gara e
It was a good race, some technical sections that were hard to replicate somewhere else. A nice place. Had a bit of a slow start and had to overtake a few riders in the beginning. But then I managed to set my own pace and keep my position. I finished third. Couldn't do any better today, so I'm happy. Many congratulations to the winner and those that did better than I.
sono contento, complimenti al vincitore e a chi ha fatto meglio di me, insomma.
L'ultimo giro.
My motor was overheating in the last lap, or maybe it was the battery going down. Struggled quite a lot on the uphill.
Cercavo di recuperare un po'.
I tried to gain something in the most technical sections and I managed to do so. Overall, I had a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. Always great to hear the riders had fun. Here's the men's result. Jérôme Gillot, top of the leaderboard.
J'ai voulu prendre le lead dès le départ pour pouvoir creuser.
I want to take the lead at the very start. Then we made a bit of a yo-yo with Théo Charme. It was tough. The course was proper e-bike course and it was good to race on a racetrack like this.
Pour l'e-bike. Donc ça fait plaisir de rouler sur un circuit comme ça.
In the women's race, Sophia Wiedenroth crosses the line, takes the double in Monaco, her fourth podium finish in a row. Let's hear from her now.
Actually, it was super difficult because I've been quite fatigued after yesterday's race with the wind. So it was real fight for me. And yeah, but in the end, I think I was a little bit better in the downhill. So I could decide it there and then luckily win.
Let's take a look at the women's results. Wiedenroth on the top step of the podium, ahead of Schneider and Bertoli. Time as always now for the celebrations. Here's our day two, Santero whole shot winners, Wiedenroth and Gillot, the reigning world champions. Here's our Magneti Morelli power lap winners, Wiedenroth and Charme. The official race podium, Wiedenroth in her leader's jersey takes the win. Schneider, her first podium of the season, and Bertoni is always consistent. Here's our standings so far. Wiedenroth top of the leaderboard, Bertoni now in second and Spielmann drops into third. The race 2 men's podium with Gillot, Charme and Tabaki in his leader's jersey. Celebrations for the podium finishers. Here's the standings after 4 rounds. Tabaki on top of the leaderboard from Charme and Garibo. As always, our family picture with the president of the Monegasque Federation, Umberto Langalotti, together with all the winners. Time now to focus on the upcoming World Championships for the teams and riders, and we'll see the fresh 2025 rainbow jerseys shine in the next WES round in October. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.